Welcome back, everyone, and in today's video we are going to learn how to build a major pentatonic scale. Before we do, let's get into some basic terminology, and the first thing let's look at, most scales that we've built so far have been heptatonic, and heptatonic just simply means that they're going to have 7 notes, hepta. So the prefix hepta is just 7 notes. And a lot of times these will classify as what we call diatonic scales, and so there's a little bit of confusion there with some people. So diatonic, and diatonic has nothing to do with how many notes are in a scale. It just simply means that the notes are of the scale. So something that is diatonic, it just means that you're using notes that are in the scale. But we're going to be looking at a pentatonic scale, and penta is going to mean that it's going to have 5 notes. Okay, so we just mentioned that our standard diatonic scale, think of a major or a minor, is going to have 7 notes. We have 5 notes in a pentatonic. Okay, so we have something to do here. To build a major pentatonic scale, we're going to have a really basic formula. 1, we're going to build a major scale. So we have to build the relevant major scale. And 2, we're going to eliminate the 4th and 7th degrees. So pretty basic. Let's go ahead and give a few examples here. So to start off with, we're going to take a look at C major. And to build a C major pentatonic scale, well, we know what the C major scale looks like. Okay, so it looks something like this. Now I can go ahead and eliminate degrees 4 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 or 1. And let's see if I eliminate those. So now my C major pentatonic scale, when properly built, is going to look like this. All right, and there you have it. That's a C major pentatonic scale. Let's go ahead and look at a G major pentatonic scale. So we're just going to run through a few examples here. G major scale first. Not forgetting my F sharp. Once again, eliminating degrees 4 and 7. 4 and 7, and that's going to give totally a G, A, B, D, E, back to G, which gives us our G major pentatonic. Let's look at 2 more examples quickly, and we'll look at E flat. And so E flat major, we'll first start off with E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, and E flat. Okay, now let's go and eliminate degrees 4 and 7. 4 and 7 to render that we have E flat, F, G, B flat, C, and back to E flat, which is our E flat major pentatonic. And let's look at one last one, which would be B. Let's look at B major. And so we're going to try to build a B major pentatonic from that. And so we would have B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and B. Okay, and again, eliminating degrees 4 and 7. And that's going to give our B major pentatonic. So very, very simple formula, and this is something that you want to put in your pocket as a musician. This is something you want to memorize, that to build a major pentatonic, you eliminate 4 and 7. Now there is another method that we can use to come up with the pentatonic scale, and that's going to be taking a look at our circle of fifths. So let's do that. And so let's just kind of draw a circle of fifths here. All right, and so I'm going to divide this into the 2 sides, and we're not going to be dealing with this side over here. We're simply going to be dealing with the dominant key, so this is the side that we want. Okay, now if I write them out from the top, we have starting with C, and we're just going to be going around this direction. I know it's going to be C, G, D, A, E, B, and F sharp. Just kind of using the skipping method. And the next thing I want to think about is that a pentatonic scale has, well, it's got 5 notes, right? And if I count these, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I've got too many. If I were to take simply the first 5 of those, which would be these guys right here, that would give me a pentatonic scale. So let's go ahead and write those out. and that's C, G, D, A, and E. And that's kind of funky, right? The order doesn't look very clean. And so what if I could clean that up? And let's say I started with C, because that was, my position. That was my position 0 up here. And so if I start with C, I'll have C, D, E, G, and A. And that actually derives a C major pentatonic scale. So that's the second way that you can sort of memorize, well, what notes are in a pentatonic scale? If you know your circle of fifths, then it's very easy to think of, well, the circle of fifths, and that gets you to the major pentatonic scale, a C major pentatonic scale to be specific. And then from there, you should be able to use that as a basis to go, well, if the C major pentatonic scale contains these notes, and I know it has C, D, E, oh, it looks like this is missing. Oh, it looks like that's missing. Then you should be able to memorize that 4 and 7 are eliminated. So if you're worried about, gosh, I can't memorize that 4 and 7 are eliminated, how do I do that? Well, the circle of fifths is a great tool for that. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you've really enjoyed what you've seen so far, please just go ahead and click that subscribe button for me. It'll help keep us going so we can put out more great content for you.